Hello, snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again, and I'm testing streaming on a new PC I got. So this is why, for those who are trying to watch it on Twitch, you then well, it's not on Twitch because I'm gonna fix it soon, but this is just first time I'm streaming on this PC. So yeah, and basically considering finally I think we had a break from spoilers, I think. Yeah. Um, it appears I'm doing a special podcast here. Well, these are 10 commander cards that shouldn't be banned from commander. That well, commander card 10 commander cards that have been banned from commander, and my opinion on why they should not be banned. Like, because these cards, in my opinion, do not deserve to be banned in Commander. So basically, so yeah, here's basically we first got the combo and a non-bow, of course, but we then we get 10 cards basically. So here's a combo, which apparently, I faced this combo in a dual commander tournament actually, and it's kind of OP. So we got Birds of Paradise, Free Rio, and Kinnan. With Kinnan, you can duplicate the mana you get from Birds of Paradise. And then uh and so yeah. Free Rio allows you to pay 1 mana to tap or untap enchanted creature. And Kinnan also has his built-in ability to put some non-human creatures onto the battlefield from your library. So Birds of Paradise, Birds of Paradise freed from Rio, have Kinnan on the battlefield, get infinite colored mana of any color. Use Kinnan's ability infinite times, you get all of your creatures out. For example, Walking Ballista as well. Infinite +1/+1 counters on it. And then you win. It's really OP. So here's so that's basically the combo of the week. Now there's always a non-bow, and it is Galvanov and Draft Digger's Cage. So Galvanov allows you to cast the look at top card of your library at the beginning of your upkeep, and if it's an instant sorcery, cast it for free. Draft Digger's Cage prevents players from casting spells from graveyards or libraries, or preventing creatures in graveyards and libraries from entering the battlefield. So this is a non-bow because Draft Digger's Cage will completely shut down Galvanov if you have both on the battlefield. So yeah. Also, I'd be curious as to why you'd be running Draft Digger's Cage in Commander, but doesn't matter much. This is still non-bow, so yeah. Just, let's go into the number 10. So we got Emrakul as our number 10 for this podcast. So basically Emrakul is Emrakul is 15 mana, 15/15 legendary creature Eldrazi. With this spell can't be countered. When you cast it, take it a bonus turn after this one. Flying protection from current spells and alligator sits. And when it hits the graveyard, shuffle the graveyard back to the library. So Emrakul is this Emrakul in particular is the only Eldrazi from the Eldrazi Titan cards like Kozilek, Ulam Og, and other stuff that is actually banned in Commander. The other Emrakul, which could be seen by others as more powerful, as it basically takes someone's turn and allows you to cast it for very cheap. and it's not banned in Commander. That Emrakul, but this one's banned in Commander. Plus, both Ulamog cards are not banned, and neither CODZ card is banned in Commander. So, why this Emrakul in particular is banned? Well, I mean, there surely has to be a reason. But I think this card does not deserve to be banned. So first of all, 15 mana. If you can get 15 mana, which is very likely in a Commander game, good. Is it really a killer? Well, you can hit 15. You can two-shot a player if you have this as a Commander. But you could also do that with regular, not regular. The newer Emrakul, which is 13/13. Can't be countered. Well, and protection from counter spell. Oh yeah. It's not indestructible. You can kill it off of a board wipe. You can, and Annihilator sets is easy to pay in Commander because you get lots of tokens and lands and stuff. So, bonus turn. So many cards take bonus turn. And shuffle the graveyard back into the library. We already have Gaia's Blessing and CODZ and Ulamog, the OG CODZ and Ulamog. So this is basically the first one I think should not be banned in Command. So yeah, this is our number 10 there. Now the number 9, Gifts Ungiven. So this card is banned in Commander, and basically 4 mana instant. Get to search your library for 4 cards with different names. Well, of course, it's Commander. You're gonna have different names, and reveal them. Target opponent chooses 2 of those. Put chosen cards into your hand, a graveyard, and the rest into your hand. Then shuffle your library. Okay. Well, this card possibly could be banned because negotiations that you can do. But still, you're searching for 4 cards, and then you let someone choose which of the 2, and for you to keep. And then there's also Factor Fiction and so many other cards. But why specifically Gifts Ungiven be banned? There's definitely a reason, but should it really be banned? I don't think so. So basically, there's so many tutors that are more powerful than Gifts Ungiven. That is actually legal in Commander, like Demonic Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, Mystical Tutor, Enlightened Tutor. These are more powerful. But why Gifts Ungiven banned? It's 4 mana, and you only get 2 cards. The weaker 2 cards that you search for, out of the 4. You search for 4, let someone pick 2, and these are the ones you get. And then 2 you get into the graveyard. So yeah, this is why this card should not be banned in Commander, in my opinion. So this is number 9 for this podcast. We got Gifts Ungiven. Now for the number 8, we have Panoptic Mirror. Okay, so this card for 5 mana is an artifact. At first it does nothing until you get to imprint Etz mana, tap, get to Etz out instant or sorcery with CMC Etz in your hand from the game. And via upkeep, may copy and imprint its card from there for free. 1 of them. Okay, so Panoptic Mirror. The thing is, well, it's 5 mana. Then you have to actually pay an extra mana, to imprint one. So it's basically like nice Socron Scepter. Could be considered weaker. Because you can't infinite combo with Panoptic Mirror, I think. Because Isocron Scepter, I think it's the better version of Panoptic Mirror, in my opinion. And, and Panoptic Mirror is somehow banned in Commander. So my reason on why it shouldn't be banned, because, well, okay, it does not imprint something upon entering battlefield. You actually have to pay mana to imprint cards on the hand. Then you get to copy it once per turn, one card from there, and plus Isochron Scepter is legal in Commander. So why Panoptic Mirror be banned and Isochron Scepter legal? So I think, and considering a Panoptic Mirror seems balanced for EDH, I really don't see why it's banned. So either they should unban this card or ban Isochron Scepter. Maybe both. Because I can tell you, Isochron Scepter is probably much more powerful. But yeah, so number 8. For the number 7, it is the title card of this podcast, or the one you see in the background, Primeval Titan. Well, 6 mana, 6/6 giant of trample. When enters attacks, you have to ramp 2 lands, basically. Search 2 lands, put them out, have you tapped, and shuffle. Well, this one was banned in Commander probably before I started playing. I don't know. I mean, maybe not, but I mean, Primeval Titan, I really don't see why it's banned. Like, there's so many similar cards in Commander, like 6 or 7 mana that get you so many lands and other stuff, or or even the other Titans like Grave Titan, Sun Titan, and Frost Titan. I mean, not sure how good Frost Titan is, but I mean, and also Inferno Titan, like, yeah, the other Titans, and plus also stuff like those ramp cards, and so I really don't see how Primeval Titan's banned. So plus plus Primeval Titan is less powerful in Commander than in Modern, which Modern has the powerful Primeval Titan deck, which you basically search for the Valakuts and just shoot your opponent down. I mean, Commander, you have to, if you want to attempt a similar strategy, you can only have one Valakut. 2 of you are gonna Vesuva it, but still, you cannot have 8 or 4, One Primeval Titan. And instead of facing 1 player at 20 life, you're facing 3 players at 40 life. And also Primeval Titan, I really don't see it too powerful to be banned in Commander. So this is basically my opinion on why it should not be banned in Commander. And so let's go into number 6. Yawgmoth's Bargain. Well, here's the thing. Yawgmoth's Bargain is definitely a really powerful card. Banned in Legacy, banned in Commander, legal and Vintage. But there is Necropotence. Very similar card. Banned in Legacy, restricted in Vintage, legal in Commander. Okay, so Yawgmoth's Bargain. 6 mana enchantment. Skip your draw step, pay 1 life draw card. And Necropotence is 3 mana enchantment. Skip your draw step. When you discard a card, send it to exile. And then basically, if you pay 1 life, exile top card, and then at the end of your next turn, or at the end of the turn, draw those cards. But only if it's at the end of your turn. At the end of your turn, put those in the hand. So Necropotence is probably more powerful, I think, in my opinion, because it's 3 mana, not 6 mana, and Yawgmoth's Bargain has a more powerful effect, but Necropotence is half the mana. Why is Necropotence legal in Commander, but Yawgmoth's Bargain is not? So this is why Yawgmoth's Bargain should not be banned in Commander. Or you can apply this logic and say that Necropotence should be banned in Commander. But I feel like Necropotence is a balanced card, so really don't see the reason why it should be banned. Why they should ban this card. So I think Yawgmoth's Bargain should be unbanned. Or it should have never been banned in the first place, So yeah, this is our number 6, I think it was, yeah, number 4. Alright, number 5. Sylvan Primordial. 7 mana 6/8 avatar with reach. When enters battlefield, for each opponent, destroy target non-creature permanent that player controls. For each permanent destroyed this way, search your library for forest and put it into battlefield tab. Then shuffle your library. Okay! How is this card banned? And not Bane of Progress. Okay. And not the other Primordials. So look, the other Primordials are fairly banned. So you see, there's the white one that basically sorts the plowshares one creature from each opponent. The green, this is the green one. The blue one basically allows you to, I don't know what the blue one does, but I think it was, no, wait, yeah, I know the blue one. The blue one allows you to basically copy an instant or sorcery from each opponent's graveyard, I think it was. I think that was the blue one, yeah. The black one allows you to steal a creature from each opponent's graveyard. And the red one allows you to steal a creature from someone on turn of turn, from each opponent on turn of turn. How is the green one banned when it's less powerful than the black one? And plus the Primordials are fair cards, you know? They're designed for Commander. And this one seems fair enough. Like, why is this card banned? I mean, it's less, I mean, yeah, it's similar to Primeval Titan in a way, I mean, but this is only for a forest card. Like, you only get a forest or a dual land or, you know, like anything that says forest in it. Like, Bayou, for example. But, and just tap still. But you cannot get one of those functional lands, you know, like Valakuts, or you can't even, like, still. I mean, it's more specific than, you know, like, so many other cards, like, still. And it doesn't even, it's not destroy target non-land, but it's destroy target non-creature, so, I mean, it's similar to Terrastodon, but Terrastodon's probably, I mean, well, this one, instead of, like, giving the opponent's elephants, you get lands, but, I mean, things that Terrastodon you can destroy from the same player, you know, 3 times, or, you know, Terrastodon allows you to freely choose who to destroy from. You can even destroy from yourself and get elephants if you wanted, but, Sylvan Primordial, you have to do one from everyone, you know, one from each opponent. And I mean, it seems pretty bad. It's like, why is this card banned? Like, I really don't see a reason for this card to be banned. So, this is number 5. To number 4, we got Biorhythm. Okay. So, 8 mana sorcery. Each player's life total becomes the number of creatures he or she controls. Well, so basically, this changes players' life totals. But I see, what? But I'm like, why exactly is this card banned? If we have Shaman, I don't know what I don't remember the name, but like, it was like 3 mana 2/3 that allows you to get 2 mana of any one color, 2 mana pool for creatures, you know, by tapping it. And then for 11 mana, tap it, you can Biorhythm if you have Formidable, you know, like Formidable Biorhythm. And I mean, Formidable is really easy to achieve in Commander. That's 8 power. But how exactly is Biorhythm like banned? I mean, there could be arguments to this because, well, you can't prepare for Biorhythm, but you can prepare for the Shaman's ability. That is one argument that you could say, but I mean, but the thing is, that Shaman can be used to ramp to get more powerful creatures. Up to a point, you don't even need to Biorhythm, you know? Like, I mean, you can Biorhythm if necessary to kill off people with 0 creatures, but I mean, Biorhythm, people were saying, well, maybe, I think people were saying that this card could be really broken, as it could, like, one-shot people, but so can Shaman. And plus, the Shaman counts as a creature in itself. And plus, you probably will have like 2 other creatures as well, because you need 8 power to activate it in total. And this does not allow you to have any creatures, but if you don't have creatures, if you forget to put any creatures, this one's not a creature in itself, so it doesn't give you the extra life. So this is just so yeah, this is why I think it's not really uh that powerful enough to be banned in Commander. Number 3, Sway of the Stars. 10 mana sorcery, each player shuffles his or her hand, graveyard, and permanents if she owns into her library, then draw 7 cards. Each player's life total becomes 7. This could be considered a functional reset of the game. And people are complaining how this card can reset the game and set people at 7 life. When you can just propose to the game, like, you can ask the players if you can reset the game at 20 life. But here's an issue. I mean, well, not really an issue. I mean, here's one get around. Like, one reason why this isn't like exactly like, you can flicker creatures before casting Sway of the Stars. Players can flicker creatures, and then they come in. You still have the cards, and you get the cards on the battlefield. First protection. I'm wondering what Teferi's protection does against this. But I mean, well, Teferi's protection allows you to keep your original life total. So yeah, this is I mean, so yeah, that's basically something I don't like. If you can use Teferi's protection, you protect yourself against Swift Stars, or at least partially. And yeah. And yeah, and plus it's legal in all the other formats, and it's 10 mana in blue. You see, unless if you're playing green, I mean, it's not really that easy to get those. And yeah, uh, this is basically number 3. We got Sway of the Stars, and I. So yeah, this seems like a good one. So I mean, and probably fair enough for Commander. And I mean, it's not really probably it wasn't banned for how powerful it was. Probably was banned because of how irritating it was. And it's not really that irritating, like, you can still play around it, you can still play. It doesn't kill the game, It is balanced. This is why it shouldn't be banned, Swift Stars. Okay, number 2. This so we got the physics cards, the falling star, chaos orbs, and even the silver. And I mean, well, you can also say the silver border versions. I mean, you can't play silver border in Commander unless if they change the rules when Infinity comes out, which they could do that, considering they did that for Unstable. They can do that for Infinity as well. But I mean, falling star. So here's the thing. Falling star. First of all, I'd be impressed if you actually have Falling Star or Chaos Orb, And not only that, you can actually if you actually know how to use the card, if you can actually flip the card, and skilled enough to use it, then you can use it, I mean, I really don't see why this card is banned in Commander. I can see why it's banned in Legacy and Vintage. Because some people, don't have the skill to use Falling Star, whilst others do. I mean, same goes with most decks, like, some people don't know how to use, like, some certain deck, whilst others do, But, I mean, maybe yeah, they CODZ like the sturdy cards, and they literally just ban them just probably because it needs some physical skill, like to actually use it. But in Commander, like it's a casual format. Like, why would anyone uh why would anyone be thinking like um why uh like if someone can flip it or not? I mean, it's fun. You can just try your luck and yeah, so many coin flip cards anyways, and die roll cards. Why not have these cards? Falling Star, Chaos Orb, and Commander. Why? When the unstable versions of the cards, silver bordered flipping cards. If you like, why these black bordered versions of the cards are unacceptable when the silver bordered versions are like. I mean, if you're playing silver bordered Magic, of course, not not black bordered Magic. So this is why I think this shouldn't be banned. And last but not least, number one, Shahrazad. Okay, this card was initially banned in Legacy and Vintage and Commander because it could violate, um, tournament rulings due to how this card can slow down gameplay. As it starts a game inside a game. Like it makes a sub game, and then uh and yeah, like um it's a sub game, and yeah, well, Commander has I mean, they banned Enter the Dungeon in Commander as soon as the silver borders became legal for 1 month. That was only 1 month, and they straight up banned Enter the Dungeon. But there's the red version. Countdown starts at uh starts at 1, like starts a sub game and at 1 HP, but this one, I mean, it starts a sub game. It's black bordered. I mean, I understand why it's banned in Legacy and Vintage. But Commander's a fun format. There is no time limit, Like, I mean, if you're playing a Commander tournament, CEDH, I understand why Shahrazad is banned. But you're playing Commander with some friends, you're playing, you just, you're just, you're, you just come home from school and you just message your friends to meet up at the LGS. You just go to the LGS and play some Commander, and someone's playing Shahrazad, and then they're like, "No, this card's banned." Well, I really don't, and then someone's like, "No, no Shahrazad." Just, just let the Commander players be. Like, why is this card banned in Commander, anyways? Like, it's like, so this is like my reason as to why Shahrazad should not be banned in Commander. But I mean, casual Commander. Competitive Commander, Commander tournament, whatever, time restricted Commander events. I can understand why this card is banned. But if you're playing Commander with some homies and or friends or classmates or just some random players of Commander, uh, I mean, why should this card be banned? So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I Congratulations, you reached the end of the podcast. I really hope you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you agree. Follow my Twitch channel, the link is in the description, and share with friends. Stay tuned to this video, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday on YouTube and on Twitch. Once I get this fixed, but still, it's 6:30 CET. Always 6:30 CET. And yeah, it's and there's also, you can subscribe to the Hideout channel, and you can get some extra content as well, and also check the links in the description. Use code Snake on Fatal Grips to get a 10% discount on your purchase when purchasing any product from them, whether it be a controller grips, controller skins, or a goodie bots for your favorite console. And but yeah, if you think any of these cards does not deserve a ban in Commander, like this video and subscribe. And then soon I'll make a video on why some cards should stay banned in Commander. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And bye.